be live on both platforms now. I have my bracelets. I didn't even put them on. Oh my goodness. I just got out of the shower. My hair is all done nicely for all of you. Ooh, I made it out here. I made it. Alright, I need some, eat some of my granola bar while I wait for some people to trail on in. Oh man, I'm so hungry. Welcome in. Happy Mindful Monday. It's hot over here. I gotta have this fan just stay on. Stay in the one spot. Hello. How's everyone doing? Hi, hi, hi. Thanks for all the love on TikTok. Cami, thank you. I appreciate all the hearts. Benny. What's up, Benny? Hey, friend. How you doing? Did you go to Big Dope? Because I was not there. But I'm curious how many people went. I feel like everyone went. The 1 year that I don't go. Jovan, what's up? Hey, what's up? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, Benny said not on next year. Next year, yeah, I feel like that'll be it for me too. Next year I'll go. I just had to focus on certain stuff this year, so I couldn't really make it this time. But it's okay. Honestly, I felt at peace with my decision. It was good feeling disciplined, honestly. And it's not bad, you know. We have seasons for everything. But yeah, how are you guys feeling so far? How are you guys feeling this week so far? I know it's Monday, just the start of the week. I got my hair all nice for everyone on the live stream. That's why I was late. But no, actually, for anyone who doesn't know, I don't want to say suffer, but it has been a battle. I have a challenge with seborrheic dermatitis, so like my scalp flares up and stuff, and it's like having, if you don't know what seborrheic dermatitis is, it's a yeast a type of yeast infection, and it can happen like if your the oil production of your skin is in excess. So it's a hormonal thing usually that occurs from. But yeah, I've had it since I was like a teenager, and so if I don't wash my hair for long periods of time, my scalp will flare up. And yeah, just seborrheic dermatitis does not feel fun. It's like you just exist with an itchy head. And you know, it just, that's why I was like, I gotta push back the live stream. I gotta finish this. I wanted to make sure I could be set up all nice for everyone and be ready and have music playing. So thank you for your patience. If you're used to the live streams, thank you for not being mad at me for starting this late tonight. Hello, Cami. What do I got? I'm not doing tarot tonight. Tarot is going to be tomorrow, though, on Tuesday for Tarot Tuesdays. And I will be answering pendulum questions tomorrow for Tarot Tuesday. For anyone that has a question, as long as you come into the live stream tomorrow, it'll be at 10 o'clock again. And today was 10:30, but it'll be 10 o'clock tomorrow on time. And if you join from like at least the first half of the live stream, then you can ask a question at the end. Even if you don't stay all the way to the end, you can like message me and I will send you like a video of me asking your question, and I'll use my pendulum. If anyone doesn't know what a pendulum is, it's like the crystal that would be hanging from the, let's see, I'll just show you guys in case people don't know. This is a pendulum, and you can ask yes or no questions and it'll move. So my name is Candy. Yes, my name is Candy. So yeah, it goes forward and back. And if I ask, is my name Sadie? Is my name Sadie? It goes left and right for no. So other people's pendulums work different ways. But yeah, if anyone's interested in asking a question tomorrow, Tarot Tuesday, 10 p.m. at the end of the live stream, I will answer questions. Okay. But at least you have to join the first half of it. But anyway, no, that was a little intro there. I don't want to take too long introing today because I know that I'm starting late. But yeah, tonight's meditation and breathwork is going to be centered around the full moon, the Aquarius full moon. So if anyone wants to tap into that with us, you can grab yourself a piece of paper, something to write with real quick, okay? And we're going to write down like what we want to release out of our lives. Where's my paper? Here she is. Here's my journal. So you can grab yourself paper and pencil, but don't worry, don't write right now. Continue setting up if you have like incense or candle or anything to also grab and have set up. And I'm gonna light my incense in a moment. Okay, I'm just gonna take this out for the piece of paper that we're gonna use. I believe the full moon is at its peak on Wednesday. So yeah, it's the perfect time to utilize the energy to release anything that doesn't serve you. I think we also often all hear like the saying, right? That crazy things happen around the full moon or during the full moon, and there's like, I guess hospitals will have more patients and stuff. There's just a lot going on, more crime or whatever might happen, and it's just because like the body water within all of us. There's a connection there with that. It would definitely more emotionalness happens. But Aquarius full moon is very interesting. I am an Aquarius moon in my chart, so I can give you guys some details about that as well. Let's see, I'm just gonna have this song playing. Let me know if it's too loud. I'm gonna have it like maybe repeat twice or something. Okay. So Aquarius full moon. Well, yes, full moons, like I said, can be more of an emotional time. It's a perfect time for releasing energies. As emotions come up, things come to the surface, patterns come to the surface. And I'm going to light this incense here with the intention of... Feel free to light a candle if you have one too. And you can light it right now with me. We're going to set this with the intention of releasing what doesn't serve us. Maybe burn away whatever does not resonate in our lives. May the collective, especially those here, tap into this energy and thrive from this. I'm just going to spread that all to y'all. Happy Mindful Monday. And when you set your intention into things, whether it's a candle, whether you're writing something down, no matter what you're doing, if you put more intention into it, more intentional thought into it, it is more powerful, and you do feel the impact of that more strongly, right? Just like if you were like taking a jog or something, or you were sprinting, but you were thinking about something else while you were sprinting, you may not exactly feel the full benefit and effect of the sprint itself, right? But if you like connect to your sprint and you're like, okay, this is going to invigorate me and give me more energy, more power, like, you know, you give it some kind of meaning, then it actually does have more of a benefit, right? It does feel more impactful. So yeah, I just wanted to share that, and that's why we're doing this tonight. Because the Aquarius full moon is, it's very important right now. I'm not just saying that because I'm an Aquarius. Aquarius sun and moon myself. Also, it's because it's during the month of Leo month. Leos are like the sun energy. They're like bright and bold and sort of just naturally the center of attention and magnetic energy. So Aquarius and Leo are two very strong energies, but they're also opposites too. They're sister signs. So, and I'm in a Leo rising, so I have a very wide spectrum in my chart. You don't have to be a Aquarius or Leo to benefit from this full moon, but it's good to know how the energies are. So I'm also going to light this candle as well. So if you already had a candle and you lit it, amazing. You're already ahead of the game. And now I'm going to light this candle. And so, oh wait. I know the fan is like blowing it directly like in my face. I'm going to let it rotate again. I stopped it so it could just cool me down, but it's okay. Alright, so now we're going to light this again. Maybe burn away anything that is holding us back. And light the flames here for our inner willpower and authenticity. Yeah, I don't want this to like blow it out though. I'm a little worried about that. Okay, I turned it down, so hopefully that's good. Oh no, it didn't stay. Alright. like a little piece of paper in there, I think. I don't know if that's gonna help anything or hurt the situation. I don't know, our candle might not want to light. I might have to like forget about it. But there's also one, actually this candle is on top of there's another candle in here. So it's on top of a candle. I don't know, is that a sign? Should I just not do it? Should I just not stick with this candle? It's sad though, it's cute. Oh, it's okay. I'll light our other candle. I just liked it because I got it from Hawaii. And it's just cute, but it's okay. So I'm gonna light this candle now instead. Yeah, I'll just keep it here because it's cute. It has 2 wicks on it. Okay, so Aquarius full moon. So what this means is, what we're trying to release actually right now is what is keeping us from embracing and embodying our full authentic self and living authentically to us. So Aquarius is the sign of innovation. Aquarius is rebellious even, right? Rebellious, they're innovative, we're really spiritually in tune, and it's about the inner wisdom within all of us, spiritual wisdom. So for all of us, what does that mean as a collective, right? It's also about the hidden world too, the spiritual, metaphysical world, so aside from spiritual wisdom. So I feel like the collective right now, we're all going through this time of change, definitely innovation, right? Transformation. Like we're having to think about our life and really like, you know, fuck the systems that are in place, and we're gonna create our own system that works for us. And I feel like that's the energy that a lot of people are on right now, and they're wanting to even see how to like mold the system to work for them. And you know, of course we're living in a current system right now, so it's not like you can just blink or you'll go to sleep and you wake up and it's different. But I think it's literally about all of us coming together as community. And Aquarius is about community as well, like togetherness, humanitarianism. So freedom, humanitarianism, I don't know why I'm thinking civil rights stuff, but innovation, technology as well. So I think there's just a lot coming together about like progressing forward. So it really is about progressive change with Aquarius. So let me know if that resonates for any of you guys tonight. I want to look at some of your comments. But yeah, lit this candle. I'm just going to let it flame up a bit there and start heating up that wax. And you saw that the fire is really strong at first too, actually. It was really going. That fan's making me worried. I don't want it to blow out the candle. I have to turn on the setting again. It's going to be hot in here though. All the flames. Oops. My bad. Sorry, TikTok. Let's see. What is YouTube saying over here? What do we got? Elements. Benny's going to Elements Festival next weekend. Oh, my best friend Sadie's going. If you see her, say hello to her. And you can remind her that you're Benny. And I did introduce you guys one time. Have fun at Elements. Be safe, please. Practice harm reduction. Share with friends who need to know, who needs that reminder. Benny said, just eat spinach. Uninformed, non-existent advice. Honestly, that is good advice. Eat your spinach because it'll give you iron. So your body will grow more resilient, I would say. It will grow more resilient. As the name iron says. No, it helps you not be as tired. So that's good. You're going to have full energy for the times right now. There's a lot of fast changes happening. There's also a lot of astrological stuff going on aside from the Aquarius full moon, by the way, guys. I'm not an actual like full-on astrologer, so I can't remember all the things, but I know there's like a lot of planetary alignments. I think also Mercury retrograde stopped, I know that. So maybe if there's a lot of chaos the past few weeks, Mercury retrograde Mercury is no longer in retrograde, so there shouldn't be any more communication issues or technology issues for now. So definitely enjoy that. And I think Jupiter, which is the planet of abundance, I'm trying to remember, definitely about abundance and expansion. It's in Leo. Jupiter is in Leo right now. So that's also why this is a really great time to release what isn't serving you and bring in what you do want in your life. Bring in what feels authentic to you. And it's just gonna help you feel more fulfilled right now, okay? And of course, always doing what we love to do, our passions, is always gonna help us feel fulfilled, but It's just if you haven't been already, this is the time. Like, this is the energy that's going around, and it's sort of forcing a lot of us within this collective to pay attention to that. Okay, let's see. Let me stop talking and see what's going on here. Okay. Out of T-Shay, so here, thank you. Yes, Jesus loves us. That is so true. Sick. Yes. With the hair. Oh, thank you. Oh, wait, let me change this song. I know I just played it like twice. I said I wanted to do it twice. This song, I'm re-recording it with my friend Eden, and I'm hoping it can sound good. But basically this song, it just, I don't know where she got the voice, but she was like, since you use it for your live streams, you might as well re-record it. And then it can be your intro song, and I'm like, yeah, I love that. That makes me happy. I hope it turns out good. Okay. So, more to the opening messages. Let's see, we're 16 minutes in. Thank you. I really did try my best to get my hair together before this live stream, because, like, I don't know, my scalp was killing me, but also I was like, it's hair time now. I gotta get my hair done. Gotta wash it. Gotta feel good, you know, gotta feel complete. Self-care is huge. And especially in this day and age, no more grinding, you know. It's like, we sort of have, there's some things we gotta grind on, and hustle with, but it really is a time to, like, care for yourself also and learn how to balance that in. Sorry guys, I have a lot of couch clutter and I'm hoping that you never see it. Alright, so we're gonna start also with the higher self message card. Let's see, I think actually it probably will just be this one. Tomorrow I'll do a Cosmic Seed Tarot card. I don't want to do too much starting out. And maybe an affirmation as well. Alright, we'll see, because I know that time is ticking. Time is ticking. Alright, let's see. What is the higher self message for our collective that we can tie into this meditation tonight? Oop, okay, so we have a card to turn over here. Well, it was a big stack of them. Everything is unfolding as it should be. And this is going to be the main card. I just thought I want to read the other ones out just because they also flipped around. And I think it can tell a little story. But this will be the main overall energy card, I would say, for our reading tonight. Everything is unfolding as it should be. And it really is like trusting the journey that you're on. Going into uncharted waters of life, right? Things that are unknown. It says, this is your time to step up and lead from your soul. This is your time to step up and lead from your soul. We also have, you have many layers of truth to discover. This is very Aquarius. You have many layers of truth to discover. And sorry for those asking questions. I'm not answering conventional questions at this time, but tomorrow I will be for Tarot Tuesday. So thanks for popping in, but I just gotta update everyone. So it says sometimes the best things are created from chaos, and definitely chaos is happening right now. Sometimes the best things are created from chaos. It's like, you know, the calm after the storm kind of thing. And there's two more. Oh wow, I feel like one of these I have not seen before actually. So wait, this one says answers appear when you release the questions. Maybe some of you guys are just wondering, like, what is the outcome of something or how to follow through with something. Answers appear when you release the question. And lastly, this one I have not seen before actually come out in the time I've been using this deck, over 2 years now. It says, everyone you meet is another part of you that wants to be loved. Everyone you meet is another part of you that wants to be loved. I love that. And you know what? This one, I feel like this is a very Aquarius card too. All of them are in some way, shape, or form. Everything is unfolding as it should be, though, definitely is the main theme, but they are sort of similar in color scheme as well. So I think since I've never pulled this one, I feel drawn to keeping it out. And because it does sort of tie into the meditation a bit as well. We're definitely going to ask some reflective questions. Okay, so if you finally have your journal, great. If you don't, maybe you can watch this back and do it again. Or you can quickly grab some paper. So you can write down, let's see, oops. I'm like trying to figure out how to not accidentally make fire fall all over the place. Okay, so I think I'll pull a candy card at the end, actually, an affirmation card at the end. All right, so you can write, let's see, the question. I guess you don't have to write the question, you can write the answer, but take a moment, tap in. You can gently just close your eyes for a moment, just so you can answer this question for the full moon here, of what we need to release. So ask yourself, what do I need to release that is keeping me from living my most authentic life? Okay, you can write it down if you want. What do I need to release that is keeping me from living my most authentic life? Okay. Keep asking yourself this question for a moment. And see what the first thing is that comes into your mind. And you can write it down. And we might do like a little more journaling after the breathwork meditation portion. But just keeping it in mind and seeing if you can write it down. And maybe at the end, just like I think we did it last month, we burned the paper. Or I was showing you how to do that safely in the bathroom where there's not a smoke alarm, fire detector, smoke alarm. So I might do that at the end. But yeah, just again, what do I need to release that is keeping me from living my most authentic life? Okay, so if you don't know the answer to that right now, if nothing came to mind, then just sit on it a bit. You don't need to rush to answer it, but just letting that question, it'll be what comes in throughout our meditation at one point. There's also other questions too that will be asked, reflective questions, as per the deep reflective mind of Aquarius. But yeah, I'm gonna put these other cards away. I'm like confused where I put the deck. Yeah, I'm gonna have us just start this. Oh, it's over here. But yeah, I'll pull a candy card affirmation at the end. And I'll make sure I keep this up here so I can notice it, see it. All right, let's get ready for this breath work. Does anyone have any questions before we start? Anything that they would like to share? Oh wait, I want to use this chapstick and I didn't even do that yet. I feel so bad. People from TikTok just popped in and they're like asking all these questions and I'm like, I'm not answering pendulum right now, I'm sorry. But it's just interesting. I guess that's a common thing, right? With, I guess, the live streams on TikTok, people just get to come in and ask any old questions and tarot readers just answer them. It's like that. It's pretty cool. But it's interesting that they assume that as soon as they come in. Okay. Let's see here. So, no other questions. Okay, Ninkwai. Hello, Ninkwai. I don't know if you're still here, but hey, what's up? Thanks for popping in. Okay, let's do this breathwork meditation now. And give me one moment. I just gotta change the song. This is also another song from my friend Eden, too. Let's see. I wanted to switch around one of the songs and give us two breathwork styles. So we're gonna do 4-count breathing. We're gonna breathe in for 4, out for 4, okay? And then I'm gonna cue us to go double speed. So those of you guys who've done this already, you already know the song that's used. And if you don't, that's okay. Sorry, 1 second. Give us 1 minute and then 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay, so we'll do 2 rounds of breath work. First one will be 4 count breath in, 4 count breath out, and then we're gonna do double speed of that. In for 2, out for 2, okay? We'll have 1 minute breath holds on the last exhale. And then we'll do round 2 with a different song, still 4 count breath, but we're gonna do 3 different speeds, okay? All right, in position, everyone. I have to pay attention, by the way. For 11:30, I have to there's probably gonna be like an alarm that goes off. I need to make sure that's gonna be turned off ASAP when that goes off. Or maybe I can hurry up and actually get this done in 30 minutes. We'll see. I don't want to rush our live stream though either. I want to go with the flow. All right. Let's see. You guys ready? Sitting back. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. Good. Take another breath in and letting it out. 4 count breath in. 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4. All the way in. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4. All the way in. Keep counting. All the way out. Steady flow of breath. In. All the way out. Now double speed in 3, 2, 1. In, 2, out, 2. In, 2, out, 2. In, out. In, out. I invite you to squeeze your pelvic floor as you inhale. Release as you exhale. All the way in. And squeeze all the way in, holding at the top. And we're gonna hold for 1 minute. Maybe breathe in a little more air to fill up all the way through the chest. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw, relax everything. Whether you're sitting down or laying down, sitting up or laying down. Imagine that this energy in your chest represents the life and vitality that's connected to our free will. The excitement you can have to discover something new. Allow yourself to hold this. Hold a curiosity for life. And then exhale all the way. Good. Very good. Now we're going to do our second song in 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, and then we'll get ready for double speed. 3, 2, 1. In, 2, out. 2. In, 2, out. 2. Keep counting. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Good. Keep going. We'll get ready for triple speed. It's just in and out. In 3, 2, 1. In, out. deeply. Last one. Breathe all the way in. Hold all the way at the top. Squeeze your pelvic muscles tight, your abdominals, everything tight, sending this energy up from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. And exhale out. Holding on this out breath for a total of 1 minute and 30 seconds. Trusting you can hold your breath for a longer period of time. And if you can't, you just take a big inhale in whenever you need to, and exhale out for the rest of the time. Melting into your seat, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the jaw, unfurl the brows if you happen to be tense in the forehead area. Got 30 more seconds. Allow yourself to be light, empty. An empty portal ready to awaken to anything, to be open to any possibility. And then take a big inhale in. Pause at the top. Maybe bring your gaze between the brows. And then exhale out. Take another big inhale in. This time with pursed lips, as if you're breathing out of a straw. Exhale slow. And one more breath, big breath all the way in. Slowly exhale. Now returning to your natural breathing in and out of the nose. Tuning into your body, connecting to the space that is here. Notice any sensations or emotions that have risen up for you. Without judgment, just allowing them to be. And I invite you to release everything from before this live stream. Release everything you have to do after. And just be present with the here and now. Present with your breath and your body, with your environment. Present with presence itself, awareness itself. And for the remainder of this practice, if any thoughts come up that have anything to do with outside of this meditation, I invite you to just notice them and let them pass by just like clouds in the wind. Notice the breath. Notice how it moves in through the nostrils, filling up the chest, noticing the rise of the chest, the rise of your belly, and noticing them fall as you exhale. Notice the temperature. Notice the depth of the breath. Whether it's shallow breathing or you are breathing deeply into the belly. We're here in this space, I invite you to ask yourself a sacred question. A sacred question that allows everything external to pause for just a moment. The sacred question that brings you within, pulls you to notice even deeper what is going on inside of you. Repeat this question to yourself as many times as you need to soak into its energy. I invite you to ask yourself, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Feel free to repeat this question multiple times. Maybe change what words you emphasize within the phrase. Who am I? Who am I? I'm just playing around with this question. Who is it that is asking the question to the self? Let's dive into that original sacred question a little deeper. Who is asking? You might say, myself, I'm asking. But who is I? Who is the I? Just bringing awareness to that singular point of I. Bring your awareness there. Who am I? Noticing what comes through without judgment. Simple yet at the same time complex question. Who am I? Whatever I means for you is what will be. Because we are all universe, source, God, spirit. We are all that true, pure awareness. that wants to re-experience itself over and over again. Who is the I that the universe is trying to experience in your particular lifetime, in my particular lifetime? And if no clear answers come up for you, then I invite you to just allow that to be as well. Maybe take a big deep breath all the way in, breathing in clarity, exhaling out any self-doubt. One more time, breathing all the way in. Let it go. Allowing yourself to make sound, to take up space if necessary. Allowing yourself to be your true, authentic self. The you who is the I. And once you've settled in with whatever your answer may have been, you sealed it within through your breath. I invite you now to ask one of the most essential questions for this Aquarius full moon. Ask yourself, what do I need to release that is keeping me from living my most authentic life? What do I need to release? What is keeping me from living my most authentic life? Feel free to repeat that question, or you can just hear me repeat it, see what answers come through. What do I need to release? What is keeping me from living my most authentic life? If you want to shorten this further, you can ask yourself, what is keeping me from living my most authentic life? What is keeping me from living my most authentic life? Whatever comes in, whatever comes to mind, just allow it to come through. There's no right or wrong answer. It's what comes through for you. What is keeping me from living my most authentic life? And maybe to connect to this question even further, you can bring your fingertips to your chest and you can tap this space as you're asking yourself the question, what is keeping me from living my most authentic life? What is keeping me from living my most authentic life? Just tapping your heart space and seeing what comes through here. What is keeping me from living my most authentic life? Maybe it's past hurts. Maybe it's certain thoughts that come into your mind that you now subconsciously just easily say, but you know that's not exactly serving you or making you feel good. Maybe it's giving your energy too much to other people. Maybe it's working a job that doesn't authentically match you. Maybe it's a whole lifestyle. And I just invite you to be honest with yourself fully here in this moment. What is keeping me from living my most authentic life? Allowing yourself to fully identify what it is, as much as you can, as clearly as you can. It can be one singular thing that branches off to something else, or it could be an overarching theme, like negative thought patterns. What can I do to live my most authentic life? What can I do to live my most authentic life? Maybe that answer already came through easily and naturally as you answered what to release. I invite you to just see yourself in this moment of time, the future timeline, the parallel timeline of you that exists, that is able to fulfill and accomplish releasing what's holding you back from your most authentic life, and then taking the action to actually start living your most authentic life. Of what needs to be. Allowing the self to ask one more time, to allow in answers, unbiased, clear, and true. What is keeping me from living my most authentic life? What do I have to do next to live my most authentic life? having a hard time visualizing, I encourage you to go with the feeling within. Go with how it would feel to accomplish, releasing what is holding you back. Notice how freeing it feels. Maybe there's a sense of relief, more peace. And then welcoming in the feelings and sensations connected to what you do need to do. And when you feel ready, I invite you to bring your awareness a little outside of your physical vessel. You can even imagine that your soul is coming outside of your body, slipping up outside of, right above you. Maybe it's your spirit's going to, or your soul's going to the top of where your ceiling is. Or maybe your soul's going past the clouds above, going above the earth, whichever resonates for you. And just trusting that everything is unfolding as it should be. Maybe tell yourself this 2 more times. Everything is unfolding as it should be. I trust everything is unfolding as it should be. One last time. Everything is unfolding as it should be. And you're trusting the signs, trusting everything, even the chaos that could be happening in life right now, and the peaceful moments, all at the same time are able to exist and are happening exactly as they should be, as a way to balance energies within the universe, within our galaxy. And everything you're going through as well has its own purpose. Allow this knowingness that everything is unfolding as it should be to settle within your heart space. I invite you to take some big deep breaths into this. Tell yourself everything is unfolding as it should be. And then once you've settled in with that, I invite us to repeat one last phrase. Considering it as a mantra or an affirmation, words of wisdom. repeating to yourself, everyone I meet is another part of me that wants to be loved. And sitting with that. Everyone I meet is another part of me that wants to be loved. Everyone I meet is another part of me that wants to be loved. Just taking this moment to reflect on whether you like to say God, whether you like to say the universe, source, spirit. Know that as we are all connected to that divine, infinite source, everyone you meet, loved ones, especially your loved ones, and those who have challenged you, who have hurt you, we are all reflections of each other. We are all reflections of each other. Bring together the energy of interconnectedness that the Aquarius full moon brings, community, sense of togetherness, and progression, innovation, being creative, being true to you. This Aquarius full moon energy is coming on strong for all of us to connect to this energy and to finally live our lives fully in the way that we deserve to. That is our divine right to living authentically and freely. And now when you're ready, I invite us all to take 3 slow, steady breaths. Take a big, deep breath all the way in. Pause all the way at the top for a moment. And then exhale all the way out. Fully releasing what doesn't serve you, whatever you could be holding on to. Another one in again. Sighing out. And one more time. Just allowing yourself to feel this sense of heart-centered freedom that all of us as a collective are yearning for. And allow yourself to connect this with the you who is the true, authentic you that maybe you could have been masking all this time throughout life. When you're ready, take another moment as you need to, but when you're ready, you may bring your palms together and rub them in a circular motion. separate the palms. We're doing this a little different than we usually do. Imagine that you're reaching above you. You can keep your eyes closed. Imagine that you're reaching strings of light from the moon above, and you're pulling them down and wrapping them around your body. Just wrapping it all around your body. And these strings from the full moon, the full Aquarius moon, is allowing you to be seen, to be heard, to be felt and acknowledged. Wrapping yourself up in an energy blanket of safety, but yet also your authenticity, and allowing yourself to wear your heart on your sleeve with truth, with a fierce clarity, a bold authenticity. And now I invite us to rub our palms together again once you've wrapped yourself all up with that beautiful moonlight. And separate the palms again. Place the palms over your eyes and open and close your eyes under the palms a few times. And close your eyes again. And then rub your palms together one last time together again. Maybe this time it feels even hotter. And just feel all this energy built up here. Separate them, do a big clap. And then rub your face with your palms or hover it over. Rub over your head, the neck, shoulders. Rub down the arms to the fingertips. Rub down the chest to the lower abdomen. Upper shoulder, back muscles to the lower back, hips. Rub this energy down the legs, your thighs, around the knees, all the way to the ankles. And then rubbing all over the feet, if you're able to reach your feet there, wherever you are. And you now just spread all of this energy, the intention to live truly and authentically to yourself. I invite you to inhale, your arms up overhead, bring the palms to prayer position, and exhale to heart center. Thank yourself for showing up tonight as an act of self-care. And acknowledge that every single breath, every intention, every moment of clarity that you feel like you had, all of its progress toward better health and wellness within you, me, and for a better world. The light, darkness, and teacher in me honors and cherishes the light, darkness, and teacher in you, because our imperfections make us perfect. Take your time, bowing down to this practice. Namaste and one love. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. Take your time, settling into the space. Bending your neck side to side. Okay, do some shoulder rolls. And yeah, I know that this one is going pretty late into the night. But welcome back into the present moment. If you're still here, thank you so much for staying and following through. And we're gonna end with an affirmation now. Let's see. Hope you guys were able to tune into that and feel that. It's interesting, for me, I didn't actually dive in as deeply as I thought I would have, to be honest. So I hope you guys were able to, at least, if you guys were able to, that's what matters to me most. Now we're gonna pull an affirmation here. So yeah, oh, okay, well that just flew out. I love it, okay. So this one says, I feel safe on the dance floor because I know who the fuck I am. This is our affirmation for, I don't want to say the week for these live streams. So maybe this is your cue to dance, whoever likes to dance. But also, even if you don't like going out on a dance floor, maybe you just dance in your room. I think we need to definitely move our body, move out some stuck energy that's just keeping us feeling stagnant, but also know who the fuck you are, like feeling safe. basically this really is about authenticity as well, though. Like, there is an actual affirmation that mentions authenticity. But for this card, just the essence of it, even if you don't really like dancing, I feel safe on the dance floor because I know who the fuck I am. It's like, you're not afraid who sees you and what you look like dancing because you just know who you are. You know, you love yourself for who you are. And that's the energy we need to tap into, that pure authenticity of releasing, I think, fear. I think fear, honestly, is what comes through. What I was trying to even get for, like, when I was answering the questions as well for myself. And, you know, I think that's, like, a broad category, right? And there's, like, a fear of XYZ, depending on, like, what the situation is, whatever could be holding you back from being your most authentic self. Maybe it's trying too hard to be spiritual. Sometimes that's a thing, you know? Sometimes we try too hard to be something rather than just being, you know? But overall, that's just an example I was giving. That just came out of nowhere. But I just want to say that no matter where you are, knowing that you are safe and there is a reason that you are where you need to be, that everything is unfolding as it should be. And in moments when we don't feel safe to be ourselves, to show ourselves authentically, this is your reminder that it's okay to be that version of you, to show that pure, authentic version of yourself. And you should not have to feel afraid to do that. Because it's, like I said before, it's your divine right, you know, as I like to say during meditation, it is our divine right to live, to be, you know, to actually create and to just experience, you know, like, as I would say, universe and source is trying to experience itself through us. So, you know, this is the beauty of having free will, living in these bodies. We can choose, you know, we can choose who we are and who we want to be in any moment. And I think that hopefully, I feel like these were pretty clear answers if anyone had questions. But, you know, if you didn't answer on your piece of paper what it is that you need to release to that's keeping you from living your most authentic life, maybe start writing that down. You can do, like, the broad answer. You can do the broad answer. Now look at comments in a moment. I just want to write down as well. I want to write down stuff. I'm trying to, like, have these cards sit up. No. Yeah, our little friend is holding the card over here. That's what's gonna happen. And maybe this one. I don't know. It might not happen like that. It's okay though. It's fine. This one was the main one, so I'll let that one sit up. Yeah, write down your answer. And if you just, for now, if you want to just do a broad answer on what to release that's keeping you from living your life, maybe it is fear. A fear of something. And then you can, like, put an arrow to, like, whatever it branches off to if you want, or you can do that later. You know, and yeah, you can end up maybe ripping apart the answer, especially if you have a candle. You can rip up the answer part or the whole question, and you can, like, either rip it up and put it in a trash can, or if you have a candle, you can put it in a candle and let it burn itself, like you would light it. I would do it, like, where there's not a smoke detector. So I did do that before, but I'm not going to share that right now at this current time. I actually want to write more. I want to write more and actually sit with this question a little more, personally. So, yeah, I think it's one that you could dive really deep on. You could be surface level, too. You know, but I think the question doesn't really allow you to be surface level. You know, if you're going to be your authentic self, you got to really release something that's truly holding you back. So maybe you do need to think about it a little more, and that's okay, too. This could have been something you already were thinking about, too, so maybe you already have the answers. Let's see. Dwayne popped in. Is Dwayne still here? Hey, Dwayne. He said, what's up, hon? How are you? Just stopping in to say hello. Hello, hello. Hello to everyone in the chat. As always, protect your peace, y'all. Hey, thank you, fam. I appreciate you, Dwayne. I actually was thinking about you Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I was like, I wonder how Dwayne's doing. Thank you for popping in. It's nice to see you. I definitely want to know how you're doing, because I know you've been through quite a little journey recently as well. So thank you for popping in. It means a lot to me. Thank you, thank you. Yes, as Dwayne said, protect your peace, everyone. Protect your peace. You know, really, like, what does that mean for you, right? And part of that has to do with, like, what's keeping you from your most authentic life as well, right? I feel like that's sort of just the theme right now, and it connects to so many other things, right? So that's why your authenticity matters so much, because there's going to be things that want to keep you. It's just like it's like it can be sort of something that maybe you're used to, and then you're not really noticing it too. And it could be a job, you know. I think it's the scariest thing or like moving somewhere new, right? You could be so comfortable where you are, but you know there's certain shitty things, or you have a shitty landlord or something. Like, I'm experiencing shitty landlord, and I am actually a little scared of, like, oh man, like, you know, what do I do with all my things? Like, you know, where's that gonna go, right? And so it's like, you know, figuring out that can feel like a lot and overwhelming, and I think changes, like, can feel scary, right? And that's okay for them to feel scary. We're going through a human experience, so we're allowed to feel that fear from that. But once you notice it, doesn't mean releasing fear means never feel afraid, but I think it means not letting it stop you from actually living, you know, your most authentic life. So yeah, see what it is. It really needs to be released that you keep holding on to. This full moon's ever going to force us to do that in one way or another. So we either do it together, or we can do it when push comes to shove, kind of thing. Too, not to make anyone feel like afraid of like what's to come, but there's a lot of changes, right? The only constant in life is change, so there's a lot going on. I'm excellent as always. Great, amazing. I'm glad you're feeling excellent. I'm feeling pretty good these days. Well, the past few days I was depressed recently too, so it's been a really strange up and down like thing. And hey, I'm not diagnosed bipolar, so I don't know, man. It's just the energies right now. There's a lot going on. Whew. Okay, movie. Life is a cycle, and the only constant is change. So we gotta adapt and flow with the change, and notice the patterns too that our own natural cycles are in. Dwayne said, and that was just a momentary glitch. I assure you, I'm excellent, feeling great. Okay, yeah, me and Dwayne, we talked a bit. And I don't want to tell all his business, but yeah, he's human, going through human things too. Even though Dwayne's always excellent, but he still goes through human stuff. So he was going through some pretty scary things. But I'm glad you're excellent now, and that little glitch in time ain't gonna stop you, because you know who the fuck you are. It just affirmation just in my head now. I feel safe on the dance floor because I know who the fuck I am. You gotta say this to yourself. I feel like life is the dance floor, actually. Life is the dance floor, and there's different kinds of dances, right? And it can feel scary because there's so many different personalities on the dance floor, but you can feel safe when you know who the fuck you are and what resonates with you, and have your boundaries, right? And know what's authentic to you. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that meditation. I know it was a lot more guiding through questions and phrases and prompts, but I also felt like it was honestly, even though I didn't even fully dive into it for myself, it felt right, because there's some Gemini energy right now too. I can't remember which planet it is right now that's in Gemini. One of the transformational like phases throughout life right now is in Gemini, but also the Aquarius full moon, just as air signs, it is about like communication as well. And Aquarius specifically is like community connection, kind of communication, and spiritual communication. Yeah, I don't know why. The word telepathy just came in again for me, and I don't know if anyone, I feel like I've mentioned it recently, but yeah, I don't know if anyone has been feeling like they've been having telepathic communication with any loved ones. But I'm curious about that, so feel free to share. And if anyone also wants to share their experience, you just never know how you can inspire someone. So I'd like to encourage anyone to share anything that their experience has been. I want to let you guys know, for me, what I feel I need to release that's keeping me from my most authentic life. I did say fear as an overall arching theme. And I guess the fear connects to not being good enough. You know, I think it does still connect to that. That's like a big theme throughout my life, is not being good enough. And I think there's even more to that I even want to answer. And that's why I'm like, you know, we don't have to rip up our papers right now at this time. But yeah, I can actually even show tomorrow, honestly, for the tarot live stream on Instagram and TikTok. I can show like you know, how to fully rip this up and stuff safely. So if you still want to write your answer, feel free to take your time doing that right before you sleep. And journaling is so good to release thoughts from your mind before resting, so I definitely encourage that. But yeah, I at this time, as Aquarius is about authentic energy, if anyone wants to share their experience with the meditation, I want you to feel like you have room to take up space, because you are allowed to, and it's okay to share your thoughts or anything you're going through. But if you're also just busy and don't feel like typing, that's totally okay as well. But I definitely just wanted to make that known, because I know what it's like to feel, well, yeah, not good enough, and will I sound stupid, or like, you know, all these things. And I even still have a fear of like, I want to post like certain reels and shorts and stuff, and I just haven't been doing it. And partly it's because I'm doing a million things, but also I think there is a bit of a fear because I don't have to make the video look perfect. And I think part of it is like, oh, I don't have time to make it look a certain way. But it's like, what does that really stem to, you know? So things can always dive even deeper. So I just want to share that. So I don't know if that inspires anyone. You know, I used to be that quiet kid who didn't want to raise her hand in class. So I had really a fear of being seen, and we're definitely in a time of like, we're needing to share our voice, and being seen is so valued and so important, and you really truly never know how you can change someone's life. And yeah, I just want to encourage that. Even if you're not an Aquarius or a Leo, and the signs right now are definitely very strong for all of that. But yeah, Aquemini, Aquarius, Gemini energy. I usually love Gemini energy, but it depends on the Gemini. I think, as we can see, our current president is a Gemini, and he's not exactly the best person. But he's definitely playing his role. I will say that his soul is playing its role in this universe right now. Absolutely. But yeah, it depends on the Gemini, I think, for me. Alright, so I guess that's it. Someone named Calico? I don't know if they're still here. I think they're gone now, actually, from TikTok. I'm gonna end TikTok, because I think that one, 0. It says 0 people. Anyone have any questions, by the way? I definitely encourage you to continue thinking on this question for the next day. You know, notice in your daily life. That's usually when it comes up, you know, like, oh, notice the words that you say about yourself too, like whether it's to yourself or to other people. And that's part of it. That can be part of it too, that's keeping you from living your most authentic life. A lot of it, honestly, the things that keep us from living our most authentic life, most of it more so is an internal thing more than an external thing. And part of it can be external. It can be, we could say it's money, you know, like, oh, money, I feel like the corporate world, and I agree with that, but also there's more to it too. It's like, well, screw the corporate world, like, what can you do for yourself, you know? So that's why it's like, you know, it all sort of comes back to the self, and that's why I had us ask the question, who am I? You know, like, who am I but awareness dressed in a certain form, you know? In a certain life, in a certain body, a certain vessel, trying to experience authenticity as itself. So, yeah, it's just a lot to it. Alrighty. It's all mental, ultimately. Yes, indeed. It really is. It's is all mental. All is mind, all is mental. And really, life can be so beautiful, but life can also be so tragic, and it also depends on the eye, literally, of the beholder that is living the life. So there's just so much to it. There's so much to it, and it really puts a lot of responsibility on us individually. It feels like heavy, like whoa, like, you know, like there's a lot of shitty things going on in the world, and I have to be responsible for it, right? But it's like, no, you're not responsible for it, all of it itself, but it's like, you know, what can you do to transform life itself, you know? And it really does come through living life authentically for yourself, and it really does domino effect. And that is why this card, I love that this came out, because I really haven't seen this in a while. That everyone you meet is another part of you that wants to be loved. It's so true. We all are reflections of ourselves, and there's people I really haven't gotten along with throughout my life, you know, or had some intense challenges with, but I can also see myself in them too, you know what I mean? So that's the thing, like once you can get past these boundaries of, not boundaries, but these barriers. Boundaries are important, I don't just say the words boundaries, but I mean, once you can get past the facade that we're separate just because it looks like we are, different ethnicities, we're in different bodies, you know, the illusion is the separation itself. Like, we close our eyes and all is energy, all is one, all is existing within the one source itself, and it's all to create this experience, and it doesn't make anything any easier. Doesn't make anything any easier at all, but yeah, everyone you meet is another part of you that wants to be loved. And again, I just want to show everything is as unfolding as it should be. So I like that this says everything, and this one says everyone. So that's pretty cool. Everything and everyone is all one. Is all just one thing, one giant melting pot of like existence. And we're just trying to figure this shit out, aren't we? So, as we're here, at least. I'm sure our higher selves already have it all figured out. Hello. Boss Mediva? Boss Mediva? Oops, sorry. Hello. So I'm not answering pendulum questions right now, but I will be tomorrow for Tarot Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If people come in, I will answer pendulum questions, but at the end of the live stream. So if you can at least be there for come in within the first half of the live stream, I shall answer the questions at the end. I'll answer a question for each person. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate the hearts and the loves. Thank you. TikTok said the live is heating up. It's funny. I like that notification. It's heating up. It is getting hot in here in this candle. Dwayne said one has to love thyself before one can share love. But you have yourself a wonderful rest of your evening. Yes, absolutely. Words of wisdom by Dwayne. Leaves with wisdom left, and then leaves wisdom and leaves. One has to love thyself before one can share love. So interesting. Perhaps truly. I think so. I also have seen people who, I'm such an Aquarius, I'm going to challenge it, of course. I've seen people who they should give love more to other people than they give to themselves. So then it's like, do we actually, because we're already love itself, I feel like. We're already just a living embodiment of love. We exist with like trillions of cells in a body that functions without us having to really like think about it, and it just does what it does. It's like an automatic love, like we just are already love. And at the same time, I get what Dwayne is saying too. Before you can really, I guess, fully actually share that love, you do have to really love yourself truly. So, but yeah, there's so many aspects to that. And I guess maybe, he was saying that maybe from this card, everyone you meet is another part of you that wants to be loved. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yep. So it's like, because this card is sort of saying this with the assumption that you know, there's something about maybe a me versus them kind of thing, right? Or, you know, you could see yourself as separate from someone or different, totally different from someone. But it's just this reminder that, yeah, like, there's alarm went off, my bad, guys. There's a part of us that really does want to be loved. And it's like, it's reflected through the people that challenge us most of all, you know? So, oh wow, I just blew out that candle. So I guess I'll blow out this one too. I'm gonna make a beautiful wish for all of us as part of humanity. Okay. Maybe I'll be able to release. I want us to be able to release fully, like, what isn't allowing us to live authentically. It really will make the world a better place. It really does ripple effect. So, yes. Thank you, everyone. Oh, wait. Dwayne said... Wait. Wait. Oh, yeah. He said, but we are lost love. Yeah. And have to come into one's self. Yes, it's a deep dive. Yeah, it really is. There's so many different, like, avenues and ways to view that. And it's like, yes, this and also this at the same time kind of thing. Yeah, it's like we're all oneness trying to learn to love itself. And so we are seeing that reflected in our experiences. It's really cool. Such an Aquarius time, isn't this? Oh, wow. Someone that I haven't talked to in a long time ago, I just got a notification. They just accepted my follow request. When was this? 10,000 years ago? I'm confused. Anyway. Hello, Broslyn Madison. Hey, yo. So, personal readings. I'm actually not doing any readings currently right now. I just actually finished up with meditation, guided meditation. But if you want a personal reading, you can message me. Let's see. YouTube has a messaging thing now, so that's pretty cool. But maybe it would be easier to message me on Instagram if you have it. And if you don't, you can message me on YouTube. And I don't know if there's a way to send photos on YouTube, though, actually. If there's not a way to send photos, I'm going to show, like, my menu. Then just message me on Instagram. Hopefully you have Instagram. If you don't, let me know. I have other platforms, too. But yeah, they're pretty cheap. Like, the cheapest thing is like $10. The most expensive thing is like $40. So I don't like charging an arm and leg. I just am passionate in tarot and stuff. So yeah, if you want a personal tarot, let me know. I know you're just popping in here, so you're just meeting me, but it's okay. Feel free to follow me on Instagram, and I do free general readings tomorrow. Tarot Tuesdays, bi-weekly on Tuesdays for now. So yes, follow along. Whoever loves my vibe, and you, or if you did the meditation, you liked it, please like, especially if you're on YouTube. It helps YouTube know I'm helping people and I'm doing something, and it helps them spread it out and stuff, and that means a lot to me. You know how algorithms work. But yeah, I'll be doing a free general reading tomorrow at 10 p.m. for Tarot Tuesday, and then I can also do personal tarot readings as well. If anyone wants their own personal one that's not going to be like on a live stream. And I'll answer free pendulum questions at the end of the live stream tomorrow too. I'll try to make it a good time, a nice speedy amount of time. Okay, we're hitting an hour and 30 minutes. I definitely should get out of here now. I hope you guys are able to dive into that question. Much love, everyone. Thank you, TikTok fam. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And thank you to YouTube. Remember that you're safe in this dance floor of life, because you know who the fuck you are, alright? Know who the fuck you is. You better know. Okay. Peace and one love. Hey, we are. Oh my gosh, you just came in. Much love. Wait, let me turn off TikTok for a sec, too. Goodbye. Much love. I'll be available on Instagram tomorrow at 10 p.m. We'll be doing tarot. Oh, I got 5 followers on TikTok. Yay! Woohoo! Hopefully they'll enjoy some tarot tomorrow. It's exciting. Okay, much love, everyone. Gotta go. Gotta eat dinner. It's 12 a.m. I have not actually eaten dinner yet. All right, peace, y'all. One love. Mwah. Bye.